So the fact that you're doing Facebook advertising is good already, right? And like most people don't even get to that point because they rely on the website, and those leads are quite good. Like you'll get a high conversion rate. But when you go to Facebook, then you've got to have more sales strategy.
Yeah.
What was that meeting about just then?
Yeah, so the meeting we had, it was about a new client who is interested in using the TIMA services, particularly our Spartans program, which is our kick-off program to get people rolling out in their business and getting some success and quick wins. You know, I think people have this sort of association that by getting leads, they're going to instantly grow their business. And it's definitely something that is important. You know, you need leads, you need people to fill in the top end of the funnel. But what a lot of people fail to realise is that if your structure is wrong in your business, that it doesn't matter how many leads you put in it, there could be so many holes within the bucket. And that could be HR, it could be managing, it could be your leadership, it could be a plethora of things within your business. So interviewing people, whether it's on the phone or in person, is a good chance for us to, one, see if there is a good relationship that can be found within us as the training provider and the client. It's a chance for us to, I guess, you know, assess them. Are they a right fit? There's a lot of people out there who can probably afford our services, but they're just not the wrong type of person. They're the wrong type of business for us to invest our time in. We want people who want to take action. We want people who want to invest time, money, a bit of sweat equity into doing the action steps needed to be successful. And my big takeaway in this particular situation is sometimes business owners really don't realise that in order to get out of the business, they actually have to get back in it. To get in, it means to get out, which means you got to take the reins of this, you know, horse that you've got, your business, and you got to get in there and you got to ride it just like a jockey. You got to push it to the extreme. You got to help your staff. You got to get in there and give the advice. And a lot of business owners are at that level where they're sort of out and in. They've got a lot to do, but they don't do anything. Do you know what I mean? And they're really struggling with this structure. And if they want to build an empire and they want to leave a legacy behind, it's important that you don't just focus on the leads, you also work on the structure as well.
Not to find out if it works for us. I already know it works. I want to find out where it's not working for you so we can actually solve the problems. Because that's all business is. It's not this like massively complicated thing. It's you go through, you find problems, and then we solve them. And every problem that there is that you have, someone has found a solution to. Mostly we found most of the solutions. We still come across problems that we don't know the answers to. But you know what we do? I just go and fucking find them out and then I put them in place and it works. That's it. It's not rocket science. But what is hard about it is getting people to really just go, I'm actually committed to this 500 goal by December as a must.
What could be the things that we could, because that's massive growth, more than we've ever had before. What are the things then, just getting them in is only one part. Like, you know, what else is there that...
You've got to retain them, so you've got to do all the stuff in the training.
There's all the other things, like they said, you know, the lesson plans, the curriculum, you know, and look, and we've done a lot, I've already done a lot of work with you guys, so you're ready for the growth. But what happens is, we can't just go, it's fixed, it's now managing the growth and going, all right, well, no, the classes we did create works to some degree, but not perfectly, so let's tweak this and adjust that. Leadership needs to be done this way, do you know what I mean? So we can only prepare the boat so well for its journey. You only know when you get it out in the water that there's no leaks.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that, you know, I 100% believe we've got a great foundation. Now it's time to turn the tap on, and then while we're turning the tap on, we find the little cracks in the boat, the leaks and bits and pieces, while we're doing the organisational stuff with your kids and setting up the business structure, keeping them accountable, all that type of stuff, and then we just navigate.
So they're going to be, as soon as they enter that list, they're going to be RSVP,
Yep.
I guess email what's going to happen in the party.
Yep.
And then
we
a couple of
probably
other
don't
ones
really have
after
like
the day.
a cool video like.
But
to
at least
go
we
through
could,
the
over
process.
time, we could get like a photo in one of the emails. We could get
What I'm sort of thinking is
other
just because if you want these kids to be so freaking excited to come to this party because it's going to be the most epic party in the world. If they're pumped, they're already in a frenzied state, which is kind of what we want. Or if they send invites to 30 kids in the class and only 15 decide they want to go because like, it's pretty lame. You know, we want to kind of bypass that, which is why when these invites or whatever go out, the recipient has a chance to kind of, you know, what's all this about? You know, what's this party about? And
Well,
there's
that would be
maybe a link or a video or something.
Probably be on
wow.
the website
Yeah.
at first.
Yeah, but I'm not talking the parent who's booking. I'm talking, I'm giving you the invite,
Yeah.
Michelle. You're my schoolmate, and where do you
Plus,
view
what
that?
happens is
So in the meeting before, we were basically covering about a new business we want to develop here at Wamer, and that's our birthday party system. We've always had a good birthday party in place, but it was also a few failure points that we had there. So we were sitting down, brainstorming, going through the processes, and I tell you what, we just revolutionised the way that we run them, and we're going to create a whole other income stream that is just out of this world. So it's all about innovating, brainstorming, and then getting to the finer details to make it all happen.